Hey guys, Tanner here with STK Cattle and Hay. Today I'm going to move the heifers over to the next pasture. I got the steers sorted off a couple days ago. Actually, it might have been yesterday. Got the assistant. Grizz is going to make sure we can do this job right. Looks like most of them are up in this 40 acres here. Don't know if you can tell, but it's a little greener over there. Just a little bit. So we're going to put them over on that wheat. There's nothing planted over here other than Bermuda grass, so it's starting to green up. The Bermuda is little sprigs coming up here and there. So we'll get the cattle off so the Bermuda can grow. Where are our 3 new heifers over here? Well, they might not be hanging out with these ladies. Oh no, there they are. They look a little different. Here they are. Marked a little different than the others. A little more skittish too. It's like they haven't been handled. Sorry about the wind if that's coming through. It's about the time of year for these girls to start growing. They've been out here since, we got 1 steer left in here, that baldy there. They've been in here since somewhere around the 1st of December. Today is March, I think it's 25th. So, they've been in here, almost 4 months, yeah. So they've been on almost nothing but hay and what little bit of cheat and grass is left out here. This Bermuda was stockpiled. It was almost knee high when they got here, and I think I opened the gate around January 1st. You can tell they've got it grazed down. We'll jump out and I'll show you some of the Bermuda that's coming. So I say it's greening up. There's just a little bit of Bermuda coming down there. So give it a month and this will be solid green. By the end of May, if we get some rain, could be 6 or 8 inches of growth out here. So, well, it looks like they're all up here. Let's see if we can get them through the gate. Come on, girls. I have a slight feeling they're going to enjoy this. Be a little bit better than hay. Come on. I'll have to ask her twice. So this wheat was planted pretty late. I can't remember, early November. So, and we haven't had any rain since it's been planted. We've had As far as snow goes, I mean, maybe 3, maybe 4 inches of snow all winter. That doesn't equate to even 2/10 of an inch of rain. So this wheat's pretty short. There's a little bit of rye in it, but it's mostly wheat. The rye out here would mostly be volunteer. I had a fertilizer buggy full of wheat seed cleanings that I spread out here. Who knows what was in that? So there could be a little bit of anything. Got some bred heifers out here. There's a solid red one's bred heifer. It's gray baldy there's bred heifer. That whitish gray longhorn's a bred heifer. Black one's a bred heifer. Red one with horns, that's a bred heifer. There's one more in here. There's another white one, but they always talk about calving on green grass, not in the winter. These girls probably have about a month until they start calving. If I remember correctly, I turned the bull out around August 1st on them. So I think they were with the bull for 45 days. So they'll start calving quick and be done quick. And they'll be on green grass. So calves will be the healthiest they can be as soon as they're born, due to the green grass they can go start picking on. And this pasture looks pretty much all like this. It's Bermuda that I've fought blow spots. See if I can zoom in without going over there right now. You can see kind of yellower spots over here. Yeah, the side of that hill was all pretty much a blow sand hill. The wind turbines you see there, that's probably 6 or 8 miles away across the river. So they're quite a ways away, really. But there is something growing on the hills, and I'll probably put a hay ring, or maybe just set hay bales down in the bald spots and just let that add some organic matter to those areas. And as the grass grows in, it'll give it some fertility and something to hang on to as the grass starts growing. But these are looking pretty good out here. The steer mates to these weigh about 600 pounds. So I wouldn't be surprised if these girls weighed, well, come on. Well, face seems also awful close to the screen, but it's also saying that's how it's supposed to be. So I bet these girls only weigh about 500 pounds. They haven't been pushed. The steers have been on wheat their whole ever since they've been turned out, so they've been growing a whole lot better. Got our Pasture over there. I don't know if anyone saw that. It's over there clicking away. I haven't checked the voltage, but I can hear it popping, so that's all I need to know. Also, there haven't been any cattle getting out, so that's a big telltale sign that it's working. So now that they're all through, we'll shut this gate, and they can hang out here. I'll probably leave them on this 80 acres for around 30 days, or 1st of May. Maybe when the first calf hits the ground, I'll move them back over. Start my rotations. Right now, I'm just letting these calves gain. They'll need to pack some weight on, just to be ready to breed. These half Charolais heifers are a whole lot bigger than my my little ladies there. They're about 6 months younger, so, well, maybe not quite, maybe 4 months. That Charolais puts a lot of frame on them, but those red baldies, they haven't had anything fed to them, and they're all going to be at least half or quarter Coriani. I think they have some Aberdeen in them and a little mix of everything. So we'll see how they do. I think they'll be just fine. It's about how big the other ones were. The ones I had last year were. I think they weighed 320 in February last year. This year they weighed almost 400 pounds is what my steers averaged. I guess I don't ever weigh the heifers, but the steers that came with them, they averaged I think 380 or something like that this year. So they look small out here, but they're right on schedule for what I'd expect. I don't need them 600 pounds in the spring. Matter of fact, I don't need them weighing anywhere close to until about 800. Like this girl, that's one of the biggest heifers I've got. She's half Coriani out of a Pharaoh bull. This one's the same way. You can tell they're not hardly any bigger than these Charolais. They'll weigh 6, maybe 650. They'll probably calve at about 700 pounds and mature at 900, which is just fine for me. I bet these Charolais, they mature at about 11 to 1200 pounds, which isn't a bad size. I expect about half of these to come up open and go into our beef cycle, I guess, what I'd call it. They'll get a short 45-day breeding window I'll just be using one PCC bull out here that's half Coriani, or no, half Mashona and half Red Angus. He's actually only 47% Red Angus, and they list him as 3% Charolais. He's gray in color, so he'll match his girlfriend's very well. But yeah, I expect pretty good things from these girls. Like I said, if half of them end up bred, that'll be really good. They'll be the farm will pick its stocking rate by your breed up, in my opinion. It might be a little, it's very contrary to any university published article that you'll read that you need to feed up your cattle to get 100% bred, or at least 90%. Right now, these heifers, if the cattle market trend stays the way it is, they'll easily be worth $2,500 in the fall. And I can tell you that I didn't pay that for them. So it'll be good. Be a good good paycheck even if they are open. But like I said, if you are overstocked and you do a short breeding season and you're not cranking the feed to them, the number of opens will dictate your stocking rate, and that's not the worst thing in the world. It'll also pick you the most fertile females, the best producers, the ones that'll most likely have the best longevity, just by shortening your calving window. I think I know there's a lot of these with the Charolais genetics that aren't, could have too much growth in their genetics. They could have too much milking ability in their genetics and need fed harder. Like I said, if I run a little overstocked this summer and find out I have 50% open this fall, it won't hurt my feelings. These heifers, I'll put them on a different pasture and keep them for beef production. So with that, I'm gonna go grab a couple bales of hay and set them out on the hills and just let these girls do what they do. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a blessed day. Enjoy the sunshine. See you next time.